Hey guys!
We're back!
We're back. Part 1 was filmed on Jill's channel. Welcome to part 2. For those of you who aren't subscribed to Jill or just watch my videos randomly.
Or we're subscribed and we're like, she's annoying and Hillary's better, so I'm just gonna subscribe to Hillary.
Yeah, I haven't filmed a video in literally months since we went to the CN Tower. Watch that below. But I think I've uploaded 4 videos on this channel. But guys, if I get to 1,000 subscribers, and right now I'm at 995, I can go to the Toronto YouTube space. And if I can go, I will go and I will do a vlog around other Toronto YouTubers.
And harass people with way bigger followings.
Yeah. So hit subscribe. Okay, let's get into it. So we're doing the best of New Year's Eve. The questions are in the thing below, so answer them in the comments. Okay. So we're starting with best joke or funny moment.
I know what mine is.
I know what mine is.
Mine is the British tour guide joke. They're if you walk just to the left. That's last year. I watched last year's video, and the best moment last year was me thinking of you being Jafar. And this was Jafar. This year's Yes Jafar, I feel.
Oh my god. So Jill, you'll find the video on Jill's channel, but basically I think it was day 4 of our trip to Europe.
We were in the UK, and we had so many tour guides. It was the day that we met Ellie and Adam for dinner.
Yeah.
But every tour guide we saw was if you just go to the left, up the fire escape, then down, you'll see a sign that says, "Do not enter. Enter." The whole...
Every single description was, so dramatic. And
yeah.
Jill does the best. Do the library.
It's the most exquisite library you've ever seen. Unfortunately, today it is closed.
Literally,
every tour guide that we went on a tour with that trip in England, other than the Tower of London guy, was amazing. It was old people in sashes, relishing the opportunity to correct and exaggerate.
But every single building had a tomb. Every single building had a tomb.
Every single building.
Anyway, okay, so that was definitely the best funny moment. Best trip, mine for sure was Europe.
Oh, 100%.
Disney, Paris,
Same.
London. You guys can go see all those videos on Jill's channel because I was too lazy to vlog.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, Jill's...
I'm checking to make sure that the stream is working. But yes, go watch those videos. They're very funny. And it was the trip of the trip of a lifetime. And being able to go with start off with Mum and Morris in the UK, and then being able to go on to Paris, and especially to Disneyland Paris. And Hillary had never been. We'd been to Europe together once before to go visit our dad when he was living in Italy for a little bit. Viva Italia, though. But
duo espressi. That's what I learned how to say. It means 2 espresso.
Buonasera. Good afternoon.
Ew.
Anyway, that was the extent of our learnings, but we just got to go and travel on our own somewhere new together, and it was super awesome. And Hillary had never been to a city like Paris before, so.
And if you guys go watch the 2 Paris videos, Jill's such a tourist. She's in Crocs with her sweater tied around her waist and has these brutal handbooks, and she reads from them. So
everything.
Definitely worth seeing. Okay, best meal.
What would you say?
My best meal is these hamburgers that Mom buys. It's a butcher in Toronto called Gaspero's, and they're everything. So she barbecues them for me, and she makes them every weekend now because she knows I love the burgers. So she'll buy them special for me, and then she also grills some zucchini with it. And peppers.
You're slowly scamming Mom via YouTube to make you more hamburgers.
Not via YouTube, but she loves
She'll
to
watch
make
this
me
and
happy.
be I will make her hamburgers.
She does love making me hamburgers. She
so
found out
cute.
I like them, and now every weekend she makes me the hamburgers.
That's so nice.
So if you're in Toronto, go pick these things up.
My best meal was probably with Kim. We went to... Now I'm did Kim and I go to Boma? Yes, we did. We went to Boma together, and before we went, we answered trivia at the bar at Animal Kingdom Lodge Pool. But Boma, it was my best meal last year, too.
Can I just say,
I love
you
Boma
guys need
at
to know,
Animal Kingdom Lodge at Disney World.
That's what it is. But, like, when Jill and I went, like, everything is so bland. It's, like, nothing's too spicy or too tasty. Everything is just
But you
beige.
always get bland stuff. Hillary doesn't get, like, adventurous. Hillary's not going to get, like, a plate full of, like...
I did.
Bobotie with spicy
I got
sauce.
bobotie, but it's not real spice.
Well, I love it.
It's, like, American spice, which is just, like, black pepper.
You're so annoying.
But, like, it's
such
spicy.
a good meal. It's such a good meal.
Okay. What else do we have here? Best personal news. I'm pregnant.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Dan, get in here. I have some.
Oh my god.
No.
Guys, we're doing a gender reveal after this.
Cut the cake.
Open the box of the balloon that's going to come out of it.
Yeah, brutal. No offense if you've done that before. I think it's very cute, but like on YouTube, it's like played out. Anyway.
It's also just like, why does the world have to like experience that moment of your life? Like, have it just for like the people in your life.
Yeah. I don't know. People get excited.
Live stream pregnancy test next year. On New Year's.
Totally.
Okay, what was your best personal news?
Best personal news. Probably moving in with Dan, I would say.
You said that so quietly.
No, I would say probably moving in with Dan. That was pretty exciting. Or realizing that Disneyland Paris was like actually going to happen.
Or like a really good fart.
That's not news. That would be better than what's on the news these days. You know what I mean? It's like impending nuclear war. No,
like,
never mind.
No,
they're like
such
today
a great
farts.
Okay, what was I even talking about? I totally.
What's your best personal news?
When Jill gets sentimental, I zone out.
She gets so uncomfortable.
I get uncomfortable, so I think of something like really inappropriate.
I'm so in love right now.
No, I was actually gonna say
I am in love though.
I know.
It makes her so uncomfortable.
I hate it. I just hate like emotional closeness. So no, honestly, I was gonna say my best personal news was like actually that like Jill like is in love and has someone in her life.
That's so nice.
That's my best personal news. It like gives me hope though.
That is.
But aside from that, it's just like I feel like I can like breathe in life.
Because she thought I was gonna die alone.
No, but I'm just happy.
It's true. That's like one thing that's taken care of now. The
Yeah.
same way when you meet someone, it will be like my best person news. It'll be like, huh.
Yeah, I just feel relieved.
If any of you guys know any rich dentists, Hillary needs to be a dentist.
Or someone who's like on the brink of death.
No. Hillary said, no, our dad once said to Hillary needs to marry a dentist. She needs someone who's like steady as she goes, and dentists stand in the same spot their whole life. I've told that story like 100 times on YouTube before, but I think it stands. Also good celery though.
Oh my god, I'll get veneers though. Chiclets! Here I come. Okay.
Chiclets.
Okay, best toy / game / amusement. I'll go first.
For the third year in a row.
What?
YouTube.
No, but like an
For
amusement.
sure. It's
not
my
YouTube.
amusement. It's my hobby. It's my amusement.
Mine is definitely adult coloring.
Yes.
I swear to God, you guys, like, comment below if you have adult colored, but I have so many adult coloring books at this point
It's
that
frightening.
I can't have them laying around. There's too many of them, so I have, like, a designated box where they're
Just an
stacked
adult
inside.
coloring.
And I get a new thing of markers, like, every month so that they're fresh.
Love
But
that.
I color, and on the weekends, I'll color from when I wake up while I like clean bit, color more, watch CNN, color, listen to something while I color, go to bed, wake up, and color. So
Is your whole apartment like Beautiful Mind, but instead of math equations, it's covered in adult coloring?
no, I don't save them. That would be really sad if I like saved them and like gave them to people's
Invite
gifts.
a guy over and be like, hey, this is my apartment, covered in my coloring.
I'll be like, I made my own wallpaper. Like, okay, never. So the last question, best change or personal improvement?
For me, the best change is dance.
Yeah.
I would say. And it's like, I didn't even, like, do anything to, like, make that happen other than, like, put myself out there.
And, like, get the rose quartz.
And, like, kiss frogs.
Jill.
Yeah.
Jill thought... I thought Jill was crazy. She has a giant, like, amulet of...
It's not an amulet. It's, like, a giant...
Grab it.
Rose quartz.
Grab it. You guys have to see this. Literally, Jill won't even tell me how much...
without, like, knocking...
Jill wouldn't tell me how much she spent on this.
I think at the Drake General store, you can get them for, like, $70. A chunk this big.
Okay, so look at this.
And $70 seems like a lot, but guess who found true love?
Okay, so let's tell the story. So look at this freaking thing. So she keeps, it's bigger than her head. She keeps this in her room, okay? She also got a chunk for her purse.
Yeah,
right?
You carry it around with you.
So you carry it around. She got, I won't say who. She had a live crystal reading on Skype with a YouTuber.
I did.
And the YouTuber doesn't do the reading right away and say, oh, you need this, you need that. She takes a moment and then emails you which stones or whatever you need. Mm-hmm. So Jill got rose quartz for love. And I was like, you're insane. She bought that. She bought the thing for her bag. But then she met Dan. How soon after? A week?
Yeah, not long.
Like a week after she bought them. So yeah. I don't know.
How bonkers is it? Should I get you a giant chunk of rose quartz?
I don't know.
I think you have to get it for yourself, though, because it's like about setting intention.
Oh my god.
Anyway, guys, I don't actually, like, I don't know if I believe in rose quartz. I do believe in, like, God and a plan or whatever. And I think
Jill, you have a giant chunk of rose quartz in your room and a thing that you, like, you won't
But it's also pretty. Now I'm so sentimental, I will never throw that out.
I know, but, like, you obviously believe in it. If you paid a YouTuber to give you a Skype session.
No, that was, like, personal amusement. That was amusement.
I was just like, that's
it was
such
amusement.
A scam
I was just like, I wonder what this person's really like, and I, like, got to find out.
Guys, please don't do that. If you know who this is, or if you have, like, YouTuber scams, please don't do them.
Don't do anything. Don't do anything where you're, like,
giving them money?
Yeah, unless for you, like, the amount of money wasn't, like, a big deal to me. I think it was, like, I don't know, $50 or something. So it was, like, whatever. I knew it was like buying a bunch of lottery tickets.
$50. But that's like 30 American.
And I met the love of my life.
You did.
I manifested him.
You did. Okay, that's crazy. So
scary though.
I'll leave it on mine. Mine was losing a bunch of weight.
You said the same thing last year.
Did I? Okay, this is the thing. I lose a bunch of weight, and then it's like by the time I film the video, I put back like 15 pounds.
And then she's lost it again.
And then I lose it again, and then I put it back. So by next year, I'll look exactly the same. I'm pretty sure if I could go back and see the other videos, I'd look the same.
You look better now. You look good now. You look good always. Basically, guys, if you're someone who's ever been, like, larger than you'd like, it's going to be...
Larger than life?
Lighter than you'd like. It's going to be your whole life.
Yeah.
You're going to go up and down, and that's okay, and you just have to keep getting back on the horse.
Yeah, and the other thing I started was, like, regular therapy.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
And I think that's been, like, a huge help in my life. So I definitely suggest if you guys are considering it, do it. And if it's not the right person, then just keep getting referred until you find the person that works for you.
Keep being an advocate for yourself.
Yeah, you have to.
People go to therapy and they're like, I don't like therapy, but they only went to one therapist. You got to keep going until you find someone who's really good. It's like a hairstylist.
Yeah, I had a whack job. Like, I had a woman who literally was texting through my sessions. Okay,
okay. She ate baby carrots.
She ate. Oh yeah.
While Hillary was like talking.
My first appointment, she was texting, and I thought for sure this is the first time with this woman. I thought there's got to be some kind of like emergency situation because I've never had a doctor text while I'm talking to them, especially like a therapist. And I was like, "Is that like a patient?" And she's like, I could tell you as a patient, but it's not. It's my daughter.
You're like, just talking about trauma over here, though.
Yeah, I was like, okay. And then the next time I saw her, she was like, she stands up as I'm talking. She's like, do you mind if I eat something? And I'm like, what am I going to say? She's already standing up. So she goes, she has a giant bag full of baby carrots. Okay. Imagine telling someone like depressing stuff and they're like the loudest food you could possibly eat. So anyway, that's a horror story. So let me just say, the woman I have now is incredible. Sometimes you gotta like kiss some frogs.
It's true.
It's so true.
And Hillary was at the lowest point, and she kept advocating for herself and pushing forward and making phone calls, and she got herself help. And I've never been more proud of anybody in my entire life. So if you're thinking about this for 2017, it will make every relationship that you have better, because you'll be getting help from someone who's qualified to help you and really owning up to your shit. And if you can do that, every other relationship...
Okay, this game, like...
Hold on, but, like, every other relationship in your life becomes
like,
exactly...
this is live, though. This is live.
I know.
Like, we can't edit this out, though.
I know, but every other relationship in your life becomes exactly what it's supposed to be. Because your friends or whoever are not having... And I'm not speaking mostly because you're pretty good. But, I mean, in general, there are a lot of people who probably should go to therapy and don't. And
There's
it's like,
a lot of people...
But then their friends become their therapists. And their friends aren't capable of being their therapists.
Okay, well, this is definitely not me, because, like, I don't have friends. Like, no one's being my therapist, you guys, so don't worry. I'm not, like, calling my friends and being like, solve my life, though.
Yeah, and I could
like,
never be Hillary's therapist.
But listen.
Because she'd be like, just shut up.
But listen, it's true.
Yeah. But if you're thinking of going, go. Your marriage will get better. Your relationships with, like, everybody in your life will get better. You'll be less anxious.
But I would just say, if you cannot, this is, like, seriously... the only one book I did read this year, I completely forgot about this, but this is reminding me, is called Mind Over Mood. If you live in the States or in Canada and you can't afford to go to a therapist, get that book. Because reading that, and they have exercises in it, it is so helpful if you're an anxious person, or if you get depressed, or if you have, like, a lot of stress in your life.
And if you can't afford that book, go to the library.
Yeah! Rent it, though. Steal it, though. Rent it and never return
All
it.
you need is a library card, a Kinko's near you.
Yeah, but seriously, buy it. It's worth having. It's a really good book. I actually did read that, and it was, like, life-changing. So start there, and then just keep pushing and advocating, because in the healthcare system, it's sometimes difficult, but it's worth it. So, like, not to end on, like, a really depressing note,
you're
but, like,
worth it.
You are.
You're worth it.
And if you don't advocate for it, there's no one who's going to do it for you. So at the very least, if that's just way too overwhelming, get that book on Amazon, Mind Over Mood, read it, and do some of the exercises. I hope that you guys have an amazing start to 2017. I'm in the perfect place where I want to be right now. I'm with Jill and Dan. And it's like 9 p.m., like past my bedtime though. But like,
we're going to stay up and watch everyone like in their like diapers. Because
Oh
they
my
had
God.
to stand at Times Square since like 6 a.m.
Okay, wait.
If you watch
Explain
and
this.
you see like a couple like making out, you're like, I'm so alone. Just know that they're both wearing Depends.
Okay.
Because everyone in Times Square has to be in there and not leave until it films.
Oh
And
my
they
God.
get there at like 6 a.m. Those people are all in diapers. Know that?
But is that a real thing, or you're serious?
I'm serious.
They're wearing Depends.
Yeah.
They're just going.
I suppose.
Can you smell it?
I don't know.
At least it's cold. Like windy. Ew, it's so gross. Anyway, Jill thinks they're all wearing diapers.
Gross.
Because they're there all day. That's my nightmare. To be somewhere I can't, like, immediately pee if I have to. Okay. Okay, hope you guys had fun hanging out with us. Bye, though.
Love you. Bye.